What if mastering a skill was never supposed to feel complicated? Most people drown because they try to learn everything. But the masters? They obsess over only a few things. Welcome. Have you ever felt completely exhausted before you even truly began? We often find ourselves paralyzed by the sheer magnitude of the journey ahead of us. We fear the process because we believe that to master a skill, we must learn 10,000 different things all at once. It feels like an impossible mountain. Complexity is the true enemy of action. When something feels too complicated, our minds naturally look for an exit, leading to procrastination and eventually giving up. That mental overload creates a heavy burden. It is as if every rule, every word, and every theory is a weight pulling you down into the depths. Consider the chaos of learning a new language. Thousands of vocabulary words and hundreds of complex grammar structures seem to press down on your very spirit. The pressure to be perfect from day one is suffocating. We spend so much time planning and worrying that we never actually get around to doing. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is stop. Take a breath and realize that the path to mastery does not have to be this painful. What if I told you that everything complex is built from something simple? Every masterpiece begins with a single line, a basic shape, and a clear intention. We need to strip away the noise. The journey to minimalism starts by identifying the core elements that truly matter and letting go of everything that doesn't. Let's rethink how we learn. Instead of gathering more, let's focus on doing more with less. This is the essence of the minimalist journey we're beginning. Most of the information we consume is just filler. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose when all you really need is a glass of water. True mastery isn't about how much you know. It's about how well you understand the fundamentals. Once you own the basics, the rest will follow naturally. Time is our most precious resource. Spending it on low-impact details is a waste. We must be strategic about where we point our focus and energy. Think about your goals. Are they buried under a mountain of shoulds and coulds? It's time to untangle the mess and find the straightest path forward. Everything you see, from a complex machine to a beautiful painting, is just a combination of simple parts. If you master the parts, you master the whole. Focus is the superpower of the modern age. In a world full of distractions, the person who can stay centered on the essentials will always win. We often mistake busy work for progress. We organize, we plan, we color code, but we never actually move the needle toward our ultimate desired destination. Clearing the space is the first step. You cannot build something new and efficient on a foundation of old, cluttered, and useless habits or information. Quiet your mind. The noise of the world tells you that you need everything, but your heart knows that you only need a few true things. If you want to speak a language, you don't need the whole dictionary. You need the words that let you connect with another human being today. The universe follows simple laws to create infinite complexity. We should learn to do the same in our pursuit of knowledge and personal growth. Can you see the beauty in simplicity? This stick figure communicates as much as a detailed portrait when the goal is just to represent a human. Prepare yourself for a shift in perspective. We are moving away from the more is better philosophy and toward a less but better way of life. Imagine the relief of dropping that heavy pack. You can walk faster, climb higher, and go much further when you aren't carrying the weight of the world. You are capable of mastering anything. The only thing standing in your way is the belief that it has to be difficult and overwhelmingly complex. Sharpen your focus. We are going to identify the core principles that will serve as your map through the wilderness of any new skill. These 5 principles are the foundation. They are the keys that unlock the doors to rapid learning and deep, lasting understanding of any subject. Are you ready? Let's leave the confusion behind and step into the light of clarity. The minimalist journey is about to truly begin for you. Everything is in its place. The atmosphere is calm. Now, let's look at why the old ways failed and how we can do things differently. Why do we spend years studying and still feel like we can't use what we've learned? It is because we have been taught to build backward. We try to build the roof before the foundation. We focus on advanced nuances before we have mastered the simple, functional parts of the skill. Look at these numbers: 5, 2, 1. This isn't just a random sequence. It's a powerful mindset that simplifies the most daunting challenges imaginable. On one side, you have a mountain of useless information. On the other, you have the vital essence. The 521 rule helps you find that essence. Watch as this flower takes shape. It is not complex because it is made of repeating, simple patterns. This is how we should approach every new skill. By focusing on the core, you gain the power to create something beautiful without getting lost in the details that don't matter at the start. Traditional learning is a maze. Minimalist learning is a straight line. Which one would you rather walk if your goal is to reach the end quickly? Remember the 80/20 rule. 20% of your efforts will yield 80% of your results. Your job is to find that critical 20%. When you finally see it, everything changes. The fear disappears because the path is no longer a mystery. It is a clear, manageable series of steps. Minimalism is also about editing. It is the courageous act of removing what is good so that you have the space to focus on what is great. Growth doesn't have to be loud or messy. It can be a quiet, steady progression from a single point of truth to a fully realized ability. If you are learning English, stop trying to sound like a professor. Start by sounding like a friend. Use the words that build real human connections. 500 words can carry you across the ocean of communication. You don't need 50,000. You just need the right 500 used effectively. Organization of your mind is just as important as the organization of your space. A clear mind is a powerful tool for rapid skill acquisition. The old methods failed because they focused on quantity over quality. They gave you a bucket of sand instead of a single, solid brick. A little bit of the right knowledge, applied deeply, goes much further than a lot of the wrong knowledge applied shallowly. This is depth over breadth. Stop looking at the entire map. Just look at the next mile. Better yet, look at the very next step you need to take right now. You don't need a bridge to cross the river. You just need enough stones to get to the other side. Each principle is a stone for you. Calmness is part of the strategy. When you aren't overwhelmed, your brain functions at its peak, absorbing information like a sponge in clear water. Write this down. Internalize it. Your success is not measured by the number of pages you read, but by the depth of what you can actually do. We are seeking the bullseye, not just hitting the target. By aiming for the center, even our misses will be closer than most people's best attempts. Every complex system has leverage points. Find the gears that turn everything else. In learning, those gears are the 5 principles we will discuss soon. Freedom comes from knowing what to ignore. Once you stop trying to please every requirement, you are free to excel in what truly matters to you. The minimalist approach is your lighthouse. It cuts through the fog of information overload and guides you safely to your goal of mastery and skill. Choice is a powerful act. By choosing to follow this path, you are choosing efficiency, clarity, and most importantly, you are choosing to actually succeed. Stay sharp. We are about to break down the first principle. Each one is a tool that you will use to build your new, minimalist future. Minimalism is not about having less. It is about making room for more of what matters. It is a philosophy of intentionality and high-value action. You hold the power. No teacher or textbook can do this for you. You must decide to simplify your life and your learning process today. The table is set, the distractions are gone, the goal is clear. Now, let us explore the 5 core principles that will change everything for you. Principle 1, condensation. This is the art of boiling down a vast subject until only the most essential, potent elements remain in your grasp. Don't try to catch every drop of rain. Focus on the ones that will fill your cup. In every skill, there are core truths that never change. Condensation creates focus, and focus creates heat and energy. When you narrow your attention to the essentials, you learn at a speed you never imagined. Can you explain a complex idea to a child? If not, you haven't condensed it enough. True understanding is the ability to see the simple structure. Be a seeker of gold. Ignore the dirt and the gravel. They are just distractions on your way to the valuable core that will change your life. Make it your mantra, essentials only. Every time you start to feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this piece of information truly essential for my next step? Principle 2, purposeful repetition. It is not about doing the same thing blindly. It is about doing the right thing over and over with intention. Think of a drop of water. One drop is nothing, but 1,000 drops in the same spot can carve through solid rock over a long time. Bruce Lee famously said he didn't fear the man who knew 10,000 kicks, but the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. Be that person. Repetition builds the physical pathways in your brain. Every time you repeat a core skill, you are literally making it a part of your very being. Find your rhythm. Repetition should be a dance, not a chore. Enjoy the feeling of getting slightly better with every single pass you make at it. Consistency is the cousin of repetition. A little bit every day is infinitely more powerful than a massive amount once a week. Keep the chain going. Principle 3, connection. New information is useless if it's an island. You must build bridges between what you know and what you are learning. Your brain loves patterns. When you connect a new word to an old memory, it sticks like glue. Always look for the why and how. Learning is like a puzzle. Sometimes you find a piece that connects two separate parts of your life, and suddenly, the whole picture becomes clear. Don't just collect facts, build a network. A network of knowledge is much harder to forget than a list of isolated, disconnected data points. Knowledge is a fabric. The more connections you weave, the stronger and more useful that fabric becomes for you in the real world. Use your existing skills to learn new ones. If you are a cook, think of language as a recipe. Everything is connected if you look deep enough. Principle 4, feedback. You cannot improve in the dark. You need a mirror to see your mistakes so you can fix them immediately. Be your own coach. Listen to yourself, watch yourself, and don't be afraid to admit when something sounds or looks wrong. That's how you grow. A mistake is just a piece of data. It's not a failure, it's a guide. Each correction is a small step toward the perfection you seek. Seek fast feedback. The sooner you know you're wrong, the faster you can get back on the right track. Delay is the enemy of progress. In the modern world, feedback is everywhere. Use apps, use friends, use any tool that gives you an honest assessment of your current performance. Don't take it too seriously. A mistake is just a funny detour on the road to success. Laugh, learn, and then keep moving forward with joy. Principle 5, application. Knowledge that isn't used is just weight. To truly own a skill, you must take it out into the real world. Use what you know today. Don't wait until you're ready. You'll never feel fully ready. The act of using it is what makes you ready. You have to leave the nest. The studio is a safe place, but the world is where the skill actually lives and grows into something powerful. Apply your skills to help others. When you see the practical value of what you've learned, your motivation to keep going will skyrocket instantly. Communication is a bridge. Even a simple postcard can connect two souls across the globe. Use your words to build those bridges every single day. Mastery is not for the sake of the ego, it's for the sake of participation. By learning, you are becoming a more active participant in the universe. These 5 principles are your compass. Keep them close. and you will never be lost in the complexity of any new journey you choose to take. Take a moment to let these ideas sink in. They are simple, but they are deep. Mastering them is the key to mastering everything else. The journey is long, but it doesn't have to be hard. We take it one step at a time, one principle at a time, with patience. Slow growth is still growth. Don't rush the process. Trust that by following the principles, you are moving in the right direction every single day. Integration is where the magic happens. When the 5 principles work together, they create a momentum that feels almost like flying through your study sessions. Feel the momentum building. Each small success fuels the next one. This is the positive spiral of minimalist learning that leads straight to your ultimate goals. You are not alone in this. Millions have walked this path, but few have done it with this much intention and clarity. You are now among them. Direction is more important than speed. Many people are going nowhere fast. You are going somewhere important at a pace that you can actually sustain. Believe in the method. More importantly, believe in yourself. You have the tools, you have the map, and now you have the right mindset to succeed. Mastery is the garden at the end of the path. It is a place of beauty, but it requires the daily work of the 5 principles to maintain. Prepare for the shift. The world will notice when you start to act with more clarity and purpose. It is a transformation that begins within you. You are doing great. Keep listening, keep learning, and remember that the simplest path is usually the one that will actually take you where you want. Let's refine our understanding of Principle 4, feedback. It's not just about finding errors, it's about the joy of making something better every time. Listen to the music of the language. Feedback isn't just words, it's rhythm, tone, and emotion. Try to feel it before you try to master it. Don't hide from your mistakes. Highlight them. Celebrate them. They are the most honest teachers you will ever have on this entire minimalist learning journey. Feedback is the water for your skill. Without it, your progress will dry up and stop. Give yourself the feedback you need to stay alive. Progress isn't a straight line. It's a series of corrections. As long as you are learning from the downs, you are still moving up in reality. Reflection is a form of internal feedback. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? What can I do better tomorrow? These questions are your best tools. Moving to Principle 5, application. The bridge between theory and practice is action. You must cross that bridge every single day to gain true mastery. The world is your classroom. Every person you meet is a potential partner in your learning. Don't be afraid to take your skills out for a walk. Knowledge is potential energy. Application is kinetic energy. It's the movement that matters. Without movement, even the best ideas are just static and useless. Small wins are huge. Helping someone, even in a small way, proves that your learning is real. It gives you the confidence to keep going forward. Application can also be personal. Use your new skills to express your own thoughts and feelings. This makes the learning process deeply meaningful and personally rewarding. Time flies when you are engaged. By applying what you learn immediately, you stay in the flow state, where time disappears and results manifest quickly. You have the principles. You have the mindset. Now, we must address the shadows that try to stop us. The fear of being judged by others. The night is quiet. In this silence, we often hear the voices of our own doubt. Let's learn how to quiet those voices and keep moving. Even the stars follow a path. Your path is yours alone. Don't let the noise of the world distract you from the simple truth of your progress. Protect your learning. It is a fragile flame at first. Don't let the cold wind of judgment blow it out before it has a chance to grow. Breathe in confidence. Breathe out doubt. You are doing something brave by trying to improve yourself. That courage is more important than any mistake. Reconnect with your inner child. A child doesn't care if they look silly when they're learning to walk. They just want to reach the goal. You are a warrior of simplicity. In a world of complex lies, your pursuit of simple truth is a radical and powerful act of self-love. Be that star, shine with your own light, even if it's small at first. Every great mastery started as a tiny, flickering light in the darkness. The shadows are gone. The path is clear. Let's return to our work and finish this chapter of our journey with strength and absolute clarity. Welcome back. You are stronger now. You have faced the fear and come out on the other side. Now, let's look at the final steps. Are you afraid of making mistakes? Are you afraid of being judged by others? These fears are just shadows, and they disappear when you face them. Take a deep breath. Realize that everyone is busy with their own lives. No one is watching your mistakes as closely as you think they are. The world is simpler than we make it. Like the stars, we just need to find the simple connections that give our efforts meaning and direction. Give yourself permission to be a clumsy beginner. It is the only way to eventually become a master. Every expert was once a struggling novice. Let the pressure blow away like the wind. You are learning for yourself, not for the approval of others. Your progress is your own private victory. Speak truth to yourself. You are not failing, you are learning. There is a huge difference between the two. One is an end, the other is growth. Clarity is coming. The more you practice the 5 principles, the more the clouds of doubt will part, revealing the bright path to your success. Immersion is a choice. You can choose to live in a world where learning is a joy and a constant part of your daily life's rhythm. Patience is a virtue. You are like this flower. You don't need to hurry. You just need to keep growing at your own natural, steady pace. Shake off the tension. You've done the hard work of shifting your mindset. Now you are ready to take the final steps toward true minimalist mastery. Stay focused on the lighthouse. The principles are your guide. They will keep you safe and on course, no matter how dark the night gets. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision that something else is more important than that fear. Your growth is that something else. Walk your path with pride. You are doing the work that most people are too afraid to even start. That alone makes you a huge success. The final chapter is here. We have covered the fear, the method, and the mindset. Now, it's time to talk about the very first step. Everything starts with a single point. Your journey, your skill, and your future are all contained within this one moment of potential and hope. I believe in you. I know you can do this because I've seen it work. The minimalist journey is open to anyone who is willing to start. Your small efforts will add up. Like these lights, they will eventually create a sun that illuminates your entire life with the power of mastery. Hold on to this feeling. The feeling of being ready. The feeling of being focused. This is the state where true learning and growth happen. Action is the final ingredient. You can have the best plan in the world, but without action, it's just a dream. Let's make it real. Now is the only time you have. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a ghost. Today is where your life and your learning actually happen. The dawn is coming. A new day is a new chance to practice, to connect, and to move one step closer to the master you are becoming. The struggle is part of the growth. Pushing through the soil is hard, but it's the only way to reach the sun and bloom fully. It's time. The preparation is over. The understanding is complete. Now, let's take the very first step together toward your new minimalist future. A blank page is a beautiful thing. It's a fresh start. It's an invitation to create something simple, powerful, and uniquely yours from this moment. As the sun rises, so does your new perspective. The night of confusion is over, and the day of clear, focused action is finally here. Order in your space creates order in your mind. By simplifying your environment, you make it easier for your brain to focus on the core. You are ready. You have everything you need. Don't let another minute pass in doubt. Your minimalist journey starts with one simple, brave decision. Start. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The moment you decide to act is the perfect moment. Write it down and make it a commitment. Take your tools with you. Keep them simple, keep them effective, and use them whenever you have a small window of time during your day. This is Slow English. We believe in the power of less. We believe in the strength of the fundamentals and the beauty of steady progress. Here is your first assignment. Choose 5 core things you will focus on today. Just 5. Master them before you move on to anything else. The studio will always be here, but the growth happens out there. Go and apply what you've learned. See the world with your new, minimalist eyes. One step, that's all it takes, then another. Before you know it, you will have walked miles on the path to mastery and personal success. The world is waking up, and so are you. Embrace the simplicity of the morning and the clarity of your new, powerful, and focused learning strategy. Don't just watch this video for motivation. Use it as a catalyst for change. The real magic happens after you turn off the screen today. Remember, less is more. By focusing on less, you are actually gaining so much more in terms of depth, skill, and true, lasting personal confidence. This is the work. This is the journey. It's not always exciting, but it is always rewarding. Enjoy the quiet process of becoming someone new. Mastery is a way of seeing the world. It's the ability to find the core in everything you see and to act with precision and grace. We are here to support you. Join our community of minimalist learners and find the resources you need to keep your journey moving steadily forward. Every moment is a chance to practice. Every conversation is a chance to connect. Every day is a chance to master your chosen complex skill. Thank you for walking with me. Your journey is just beginning, and I can't wait to see where your minimalist path takes you from here.